Welcome to the channel. Leo never loses. My portfolio isn't about luck. It's about a strategy, discipline, and control. This is the only channel that shows you how to beat NAV erosion and drawdowns. So 3 down and 1 to go. CONY, TSLY, and NVDY on the positive. Fully under control. No NAV erosion, no drawdowns. Now, it's time for the final challenge, MSTY. So before we dive into today's portfolio, let's go check out today's payment. So we go here. Like I always tell you, you come here, 6:55 a.m. in the morning, Global Newswire, and then you scroll down and you look for the one that you have. And in this case, for me, is CONY. She paid 53 cents. 53 cents. That's the payment, okay? And for this is letter C, because for next week is letter D. Okay, and in letter D, I have MSTY. Remember, today is Wednesday. The declaration, if you buy them today, you'll get the payment on Friday. Tomorrow is the ex-dividend day. If you buy them tomorrow, you won't get paid this distribution, okay? So in order for you to get paid distribution, you need to buy them today, okay? And it's 53 cents. That's what she paid. Okay, we got that out the way. Now, let's get out of here and let's go take a look at that portfolio. So, 3 down. Like I told you, 3 down and 1 to go. Let me show you here. Total return. Right there. $3,400. She's up. TSLY, 317. She's up. NVDY, 410. Controlled. No NAV erosion, no drawdowns. Okay, right there. Today's return, right there. Who's next? MSTY is next. She's down $376. Okay? Now, let's see what my payment is going to be today. So, let's go check out. It was 53 cents. So, let's go here. Let's see here. Okay, 1,576 times 0.53. I'm going to collect on Friday. $835 is going to be deposited to my account on Friday from CONY, okay? Now, let's go into CONY. Let's see if we could buy CONY today, okay? Let's go check her out. Remember, you know how I got them under control. Buy below your average cost all the time, okay? So, right now, she's trading, let's see, she's trading at 972. My average is 755, okay? So no, I cannot buy her today. Today's return 165, okay? So can I buy her today? No. Okay, now I always tell you buy below your average cost right here. Buy below your average cost, and when possible, deduct the distribution and get your real average cost, and then buy there, okay? That's the only way you're going to get these under control. You're going to get rid of the NAV erosion, and you're going to get rid of the drawdowns, okay? 755. Now I don't need to deduct distributions no longer because she's in the positive. Okay? So I could forget about deducting the distribution to get my real average cost because I could go with the portfolio. Okay, so when she goes below 755, I will buy her again, and that will be below my average cost without even deducting my distribution because she's in the positive. Okay, so from now on, once I get them under control, I will buy below my average cost, which is 755. Okay, but you first need to get them under control in order for you to do that. If you cannot get them under control, you cannot do that. You have to continue deducting the distribution. It's a very simple strategy. Buy below your average cost. No excuse. When possible, deduct the distribution you've collected to get your real average cost. If the price is below that number, that's your buy zone, okay? It takes time. But if you stay disciplined and you don't derail from the strategy, you'll get it done, okay? Anyone can do this. I am not doing anything special. In fact, I've been noticing, okay, that these YieldMax ETFs, in my opinion, you don't need any experience. No experience needed to get this under control because you don't even need to know how to read charts or anything like that. All you need to know is when you click on the ones that you have, what is the price on the portfolio. Like for instance, let's go take a look at MSTY. Let's click on MSTY. And this is very simple, okay? Very simple. Anyone can do this. Okay, price 21.33, 21.71. Okay, she's below she's below right now. Right now, I'm higher. My cost is 21.71. She's trading at 21.33. Okay. I can buy her there, but I wouldn't buy her there because I'm waiting for her to get even further down because my real average for MSTY for the year, okay, is $17. Okay, for the year, $17 without counting whatever distribution I'm going to collect next week because you're going to be paying next week. So it's $17. Now, I bought some when she fell to 2040, 2050. I bought twice. Now, when she falls again, I'm going to buy. But I want her to get further out. She's too close. 2130, 2171. She's too close. I'm going to wait for her to go even further down. Okay? I want to wait to her at least to break 2060. Okay, 21 cents. That gives me 100 points below the average that the portfolio is showing. So I will not buy again until at least she falls below 2060. Okay, then I'll start buying again. That's the only way you will control the portfolio. MSTY, make no mistake, she's next in line. 398. That's all she's down. She's next in line. Okay, next week, when she comes around and she has her distribution, she falls. We know she falls. That's a great opportunity to buy her again. So if you continue to buy below your average cost, no excuse, you'll get them in the positive, okay? If I did this, anyone can do this, okay? Look, right there, total return. Look at that. Look at Connie. She's been in the positive over a month. She can't get me down anymore. It's going to be very difficult for her to take me to break even. It's going to be difficult. And what's going to happen if she does make it all the way down there again, I will buy again. Okay? Now, remember I tell you they want to collect right away. No, you cannot collect right away, in my opinion. Okay, you need to get them under control first. Once you get them under control, then you can start collecting your distribution and doing with it whatever you want. Okay, or if you want to continue adding shares, I am going to continue adding more shares. Okay, I want to make it to at least 5,000. Okay, now, right here, MSTY is the only one that I don't have under control. Okay, total return right there. Everybody is on the positive. Everyone is in the positive. If I were to collect, I wouldn't be able to collect yet. I need to get her in the positive. So once you have everyone in the positive, that's a good sign that you're doing your job and you can start collecting on the distribution. But first, you need to get them under control. In my opinion, okay? You need to get them under control. And once you get them under control, then you can start collecting with no issues, okay? So, again, it's possible. Okay, I believe this is the only portfolio out there that has all of these in the positive. Okay, that's what I'm thinking now. Let me know in the comments if your positions are in the positive as mine are. And remember, next week, make no mistake, MSTY, she's down $400. She's next. I'm going to get her under control next week. Okay, when I mean under control, I mean this, on the positive. Look at CONY, $3,335 in the positive. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. And you know what I'm thinking? Right here. These are my hedge. Remember I told you about my hedges? I'm thinking when I get everybody under control, say 15, 20% on the positive, I'm not even going to need my hedges. We'll see. For now, I'm going to keep them and I'm going to keep buying. But we'll see how this goes along. And remember, like I always say, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just how I trade these YieldMax ETFs. If you're thinking of doing something similar, make sure to do your own research and come up with your own conclusions and find a strategy that works for you. This strategy works for me. Very important now. Anyways, let me grab a drink of my coffee. Ooh, so good. So good. Anyways, listen, YieldMax ETFs aren't dangerous if you know how to play the game. The NAV trap is real, but now you know how to avoid it. If you want to see how I get to that $1 million in 24 months and beyond with no NAV erosion and no drawdowns, subscribe to the channel. Okay, subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment and tell me how many of your YieldMax ETFs are in the positive. Okay, so far I got 3. 1, 2, 3 on the positive. 1 to go. Next week, I'll take care of MSTY. Next week. Make no mistake. I'm going to get all my portfolio in the positive. This is going to be, I believe, the only portfolio that's in the positive. Everyone is in the positive. All right? So anyways, thanks for stopping by. And like I always say, may the winners be on our side. And I'll see you soon.